What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from the Universal Orlando Resort for yet another Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster construction update here in Orlando. This time, we are going to be doing both parks. I have plenty of time today to check everything out. So let's start it off. Let's go. Split point, and the day is young. Normally, we'd be going that way, which, by the way, see that giant tower? Yeah, that is for the new roller coaster. But we're heading over this way to Islands first, okay? So there's a lot to see over in this direction that we haven't checked out over the last couple updates. And then we're gonna get to Fast and Furious. But yeah, that's the tower over there. Tell you what, photos and video absolutely do not do that tower over there justice. It's massive. And we're almost to the entrance to Islands. Kind of busier over here. As far as the flow of traffic, everybody was going left to Islands instead of Studios this morning, but we'll see how bad the waits are. I love that they have the I'm Celebrating guy out with the pens ready to go, the buttons. And ticket windows, not too busy. Turnstiles, we have both sides open. We'll be right in. Yep, like usual, no wait to get through, and we are on our way. It is somewhere in the low 80s. It's gonna get in the 90s today. There's definitely gonna be some thunderstorms, but right now, we're good. Pork walls are still up. Over here, Confisco. So, getting some TLC. The restaurant is still open though. There's Velocicoaster. And more work walls right here by the Backwater Bar. Better look at Velocicoaster, as well as some of the work that's been going on for the Hogwarts Castle. All of the scaffolding is down, and it looks good. Leaving the Seuss area and heading into Lost Continent, and going rumor, again, this whole area is getting redone. We know that. They're doing a lot of demo, but the rumor, Pokémon. That could be very interesting if that actually happens. I feel like everything in this area is kind of up for grabs as far as photos, because you could take a photo today and then tomorrow it's gone. Very weird period right now. We have work walls up right over here off to the side. The Trident's there, but a lot of trees have been removed from the map. Lots of work walls. Treasures of Poseidon has closed. I feel like very soon we're going to have to start hunting for markings on the ground. We're over here by the former Desert Kebab House, and I say former because it's closed, and look at all of that demo on the Sinbad Theater. Wow. Again, kind of documenting the whole area because this is all going to change. And we have work walls up over here now, near where the Mystic Fountain was. And hearing rumors that may be going over to Epic Universe. Fingers crossed, we'll see. It's just weird, everything is behind walls now. They are churning out trains today. I like that. Here we are, we have arrived. Currently showing a 30-minute wait. Not terrible.
Welcome to the Velocicoaster.
The last time I was here, work walls were up on this bridge and you could not access it. You had to go around, and well, bridge is open. Still have some work going on. And then there is Hogwarts Castle. Looks much better. Work walls are still up over here at Jurassic Park River Adventure. It's getting a lot of TLC. In fact, that whole area where the entrance is, that's all new. It's been stripped. You can see new thatches going on at the very top. Lots of work going on for the entry area, as well as over here at Jurassic Outfitters. Same thing, they're getting new thatch right there. Cart is kind of blocking the pathway now, but we have work walls for the splashdown area where they've done a ton of work recently. We kind of touched base on it in one of our previous updates, but this whole area is so bare now. When we had our freeze this past winter, it really killed off a lot of the tropical plants. Over here we have the Thunder Falls Terrace, and very soon that's going to be closing for a new experience. And going rumor has it that it may be called Hammond's, just like the ones that are overseas. Fine dining, spared no expense. We'll see though, we'll keep you updated. P-Flyers, supposed to be opening again soon. Has been seen testing. Not seeing it right now, but it'll open again. Sucks that you have to steal the kids to ride it though. Kong showing 30 minutes. And that's about 15 minutes too long for me. I don't know. I just haven't ridden that ride in a very long time. It just doesn't do anything for me anymore. Call me jaded. There's P-Flyers doing some tests. It's good stuff. Dudley's is open right now. And that's a good thing because it is really hot. Popeye and Bluto's. And these work walls have been here for quite a while. I mean, long time. Don't know when they're going to be gone. It says One Piece is closed. No. And let's see what the wait time for Popeyes is. 5 minutes. Not bad. Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Still showing a 40-minute wait. Gotta love how this attraction has been around for quite a while and it still pulls in the crowds. Another look at the work going on in Lost Continent. Looks like somebody has punched a hole in the side of that building. Let's check out the wait times. Park is open till 10 p.m. We can see River Adventure is closed. We knew that. P Flyers is also closed. Velocicoaster at 40 minutes. Kong now showing 60 minutes. Dr. Doom at 50 minutes. Ouch. Yeah, it's a little bit busy here today. And we only waited maybe 35 minutes for Velocicoaster there. Hulk right now showing 30 minutes. Spider-Man 40. Storm Force 15 minutes. One Fish, Two Fish 15 minutes. Cat in the Hat is 5 minutes. So yeah, big major attractions going to have the waits. Smaller ones, not so much today. Alright, so that's about enough of Islands of Adventure. We saw lots of work going on for Lost Continent with the demolition. Now we're heading over to Studios to check out the construction for the new Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster. Port Provisions is closed. That's kind of weird. Normally that is open for guests getting their last minute guests. And now, time to leave and head over to Hard Rock. Yeah, I would say the views from City Walk have definitely changed. We have arrived at Hard Rock, and just look at that view, ladies and gentlemen. Again, photos and video will not do this justice. It's going to be 170 feet once it's done. Hooray! Viewing area is open. Lots of new columns all over the place. You have these right here for what I believe will be continuation of the turn, but then those over there are going to be for the launch area and little speed hill. So that's going to be for before the spike. It's going to go up, do a twist, and possibly even fish hook. Yeah, that's right. It might even fish hook. We'll see. Looks great so far. More columns here where track will connect, but again, this is for the launch and speed hill area. So something else I want to point out, it has been brutally hot, obviously, here in Florida during the summer. So crews are working at night. So we have light stands set up here. We have some over there. There's some right there. So crews have been doing overnight work to get a lot of this construction done. During the day, they're not doing anything, but they are prepping over in the laydown lot, getting track and columns ready to bring over. But during the day, we're not really going to see much vertical construction. It's just too hot. So yeah, we can see contractors all over the site right now. A lot of work focused over here on the powerhouse, getting electrical and transformers in. We can see one of them right there. And a lot of columns have been placed here in the last couple weeks. And most of the focus in the last week or so has been right here for the spike. And they did place the two pieces of track right there. I don't know if we're going to get more track in the next day or two. We'll see. It looks like, from what I can tell, they're focusing on the launch track and maybe the switch portion over here next. And we'll go from there. Once those are kind of in, then I would expect they're going to fill in the track. Great views per usual from here at Hard Rock. Now let's get inside the park and check out what's going on with the station area. Wow. That's impressive. Right here next to the walkway leading between the parks. Literally the water's right there. Coaster's right here. And for a long time we were saying eventually there was going to be a spike right here. Well, it's here now. Just look at that thing. Again, gonna come up this way, and you can see how it's twisting to the outside here and may fish hook, but man, that's impressive. Globe right here, and new paint on the walls. So we were saying possibly the archway was gonna get some paint too, but looks like it's extending out to the side here. Look at that thing, guys. See how everything else is all white? Yeah, I think the archway is going to happen too. All right, time to head inside the park. Guest services has no wait, and the ticket windows over here maybe a 5-minute wait or so. And inside for the turnstiles, yeah, both sides are open. We'll get right in. Yep, right on through, and we are on our way. Again, just look at that spike. You can see it from pretty much all over studios, I bet. And down the way, I see the crane. All right, let's check out the wait times. Park is open till 8. We can see Fast and Furious Supercharged at 10 minutes. And we have the roller coaster at not much of a wait, 5 minutes. We have Hogwarts Express, King's Cross Station, 10 minutes, which is actually pretty low. Normally that's like 45 minutes to an hour. And we can see Minion Blast, 20 minutes. Gringotts at 45 minutes. Ollivander's Wand is going to be 5 minutes. Of course, we have plenty of shows going on. And let's see what the next page says. Minion Mayhem at 65 minutes. Yeah, that's our indicator, and it's got to wait. So, kind of busy here at the park. 40 minutes for Race Through New York. Yeah, definitely don't normally see that. 40 minutes for Transformers. Revenge of the Mummy at 45. And that's what we have for waits. Minions are out. Former Rocket area. We do have a photo opportunity spot right there for Minions and Monsters. It was here last time, I just didn't show it. And again, a lot of the work for the foundation's happening right over in this area. And we anticipate a very large element right here. Well, that's kind of neat. We have our first views of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift from inside the park. Again, that spike right there. It's going to twist. And it has a little bit of an airtime hill and spaghetti bowl over there. Foundation's over here, kind of straight line, but it looks like it has a massive element right in this area as it heads back over to the New York area. The Tonight Shop, and in previous visits they've given us magnets or buttons, and today we're getting a magnet. Ta-da! There it is. Not themed or branded this time, just Universal Orlando annual pass holder. That's it. Simple. Last time we were here, that crane was dead center, way up in the air, and they were working on some of the station area, extending it out, some big I-beams, and we'll see how much progress they've made. There we go. So last update, they were working on those I-beams right there, trying to get that one in. It's in now, and they're putting some of the covers for the roof in also. I see some new track has been installed for the transfer table right there. So yeah, awesome views of all the construction. Now let's go over to the laydown lot and see what's going on over there. Well, this is good news. We have some new track. Tons of columns all over the place. And a truck is here getting offloaded. Truck way down the way has a bunch of columns on it, and that looks like it's going to be for the area for the launch and by the spike that we showed you earlier. Well, those were some awesome views from the laydown lot, right? Yeah. And over here in the San Francisco area, we still have scaffolding up. The Ghirardelli Tower still getting some love. Hollywood area of the park, and you can see Hollywood Drift right there. Why it's in New York? I don't know. It's the fabulous Marilyn Monroe. It's going to be neat hearing all sorts of screams coming from this area when the ride opens. Still have work walls up over here. Don't know when those are coming down. And tree archway for Universal Studios Florida. This might be the last time I see it that color. We'll see. Well guys, that's going to do it for our video here from the Universal Orlando Resort for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift here in Orlando. Exciting stuff as we have that tower off to the left hand side. And yeah, eventually it's going to top out at 170 feet. We can already see it's going to do a twist and possibly even fish hook. Yeah. Exciting stuff. We have track down at the base of it, and hopefully we're going to have a bunch more track going in place. Over at the station area, we did see some new track and a bunch of work going on for the station area. Islands of Adventure, we have a bunch of deconstruction going on for that rumored Pokemon land. We'll keep you updated on all the projects here, so if you like what we do, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the website formerly known as Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I will see you out on the Midway.